Say what you want about Polaris. Love them or hate them, this company is on a mission of epic proportions to not just lead the ATV industry, but to totally and completely dominate it in every way. We started out this season with an ultimately hair-raising ride aboard the all-new RZR XP 1000 in Arizona. The 1000 blew our expectations completely out of the water, and after Polaris over-delivered on that product, we were left more than excited about what we were going to see at the full-line intro only a month or so later. When we stepped out of the truck at Rock Run Recreation in Pennsylvania, the guys at Polaris wasted no time introducing 3 new models, once again proving that there is no stopping this crew from Roseau, Minnesota. So let's see what's coming.
So for 2014 model year, we've got huge news for the Sportsman product line. We upgraded our Sportsman 500 HL to our ProStar 570 engine. In addition to the upgrade to the ProStar 570 engine, we made probably 3 other notable improvements that I would mention. The first one is that thanks to the new engine, we were able to increase electrical output. So now we're able to offer electric power steering on that model. The second thing that we did is we narrowed the midsection of the ATV to make the ergonomics more similar to the Sportsman XP. That carries all the way down to the floorboards, which are also larger than the 500 HO model that it replaces. And the third thing that I would say is the new rear rack. We upgraded the rack to a design that has exposed steel tubes. So this is also coupled with notched out sections in the poly cover. So the combination of those 2 things make this the strongest and most functional rack that we've put on the Classic Sportsman. The ProStar 570 engine really brings a tremendous amount of value to our best value ATV. The notable improvements with the engine are the carburetors replaced with electronic fuel injection. It's a dual overhead cam design with a 4-valve head, which means that the engine is able to produce a lot more power. It produces over 20% more power than the 500 HL. The MSRP of the engine is $300 higher than what it was with 500 HO, but we really feel that consumers getting a lot of benefit out of that money. We still have our Sportsman 400 HL, and that ATV carries forward for 2014 in 2 colors. It's in blue and in sage green. And then the big news, of course, is the Sportsman 570. The Sportsman 570 is offered in 3 colors without power steering: sage green, Indy red, and in camel. The power steering model is available in sage green, bright white, and also in camel. We also have a touring version of the Sportsman 570, and that is available in sage green and also in bright white. And then rounding out the value line is the Sportsman 800, and that's available in blue and sage green.
After spending a few hours riding the Sportsman 570, I can't even begin to express how much I liked it. For only $300, you're getting so much more ATV than the old Sportsman 500 Classic. It's got more power, better ergonomics, and is easier to use thanks to the inclusion of EFI and optional power steering. This thing is definitely a winner, but Polaris ain't done with this motor just yet.
This year we're announcing a new Ranger 570. We're utilizing an engine that's been proven and reliable in the industry. We first launched it in the RZR 570. It's now in the Ranger lineup, cranks out 40 horsepower. It's a great peppy option for both work-oriented folks as well as the trail-oriented folks. The new Ranger 570 is a great fit for the mid-size chassis. We pulled a play that we borrowed from our full-size models, in which we moved the engine and transmission behind the seated area. It delivers great power for this mid-size segment, and it's going to be a winner in the marketplace. For the Ranger 570, we have a full line of pure Polaris accessories. That's bumpers, brush guards, winches, and a full line of cab accessories. Also new for the Ranger 570 this year is the available electronic power steering, and you'll find that on any of the premium paint limited edition models. Then we have a premium model that has aluminum rims, premium paint, and comes with electronic power steering for easy steering all day long.
The Ranger 570 with EPS is one of the most surprising new 570 powered models since the original RZR 570. Its balance of size, weight, and power make it both functional and fun. We love ours, and it's quickly becoming the go-to ride when stuff needs to get done around the office.
This year we launched the new Crew 900. It's based upon last year's successful launch of the Ranger XP 900. The new Crew 900 is 32 inches longer than the Ranger XB 900, and it has a seating configuration of 5 people. We interviewed with customers, and we found that the recipe of 60 horsepower, seating for 5, and additional covered storage was the right answer for the new model. The Ranger Crew 900 is for the multi-acre homeowner, the rancher, farmer, anybody that wants to carry more than 2 or 3 occupants.
To say the 900 Crew is capable would be like saying the 1000 RZR is fast. It's a bit of an understatement. It may be 2 city blocks long, but we did take ours out on some extremely gnarly and tight trails, and it handled all of them without any issues. It's fast, it's fun, and it's supremely useful. As I said at the start of this story, Polaris appears to be pushing their ATV and side-by-side lineups forward like a bulldozer, introducing new models and new variations of best-selling models almost every 6 months. And while the RZR 1000, Sportsman 570, Ranger 570, and Ranger 900 Crew might seem like more than enough new stuff for one season, don't stop holding your breath just yet. We've already been invited to yet another intro in a few months. Polaris told us it's something new, and it's something we're going to love, so you better stay tuned.